The Princess of the Silver Lake, a tale of bravery and dreams. Once upon a time, nestled deep within a lush, enchanted forest, there was a shimmering lake known as Silver Lake. The lake was said to hold powerful magic, and it was watched over by a brave and kind princess named Aria. Aria wasn't like other princesses. She didn't spend her days in a castle. Instead, she loved to explore the forest, help the animals, and protect her people from any harm that came their way. Aria had a secret dream, though, one she had kept to herself since she was a little girl. She wanted to explore the world beyond the forest and see the wonders that lay beyond the mountains. But as the guardian of Silver Lake, she had responsibilities that kept her close to home. One bright morning, as Aria wandered near the lake, she noticed something strange. The water, usually calm and shimmering like the stars, was rippling with an unusual energy. Aria knelt by the edge of the water, concerned. "Silver Lake, what's wrong?" she whispered, touching the water with her fingertips. Suddenly, a soft voice echoed from the depths of the lake. "Princess Aria, danger is coming. The shadow mist, an ancient force that seeks to drain the magic from the forest, is awakening. Only you can stop it." Aria's heart raced. She had heard legends of the shadow mist, a dark cloud that could steal the life and magic from anything it touched. But it had been asleep for centuries, until now. "What must I do?" Aria asked, her voice filled with determination. "You must go beyond the forest and seek the Crystal of Light," the voice said. "The crystal is hidden in the Cave of Echoes, far beyond the mountains. Only its light can dispel the shadow mist and protect the forest." Aria's heart leapt at the thought of finally venturing beyond the mountains. This was her chance to fulfill her secret dream. But she also knew the journey would be dangerous. Without hesitation, Aria stood tall. "I will go," she declared. "I will find the Crystal of Light and save the forest." That afternoon, Aria packed her supplies, her bow, a cloak, and a small lantern to guide her through the dark, and set off on her adventure. Before she left, the animals of the forest gathered to wish her luck. Among them was her loyal friend, Ember, a majestic white wolf who had always protected her. "Ember, will you come with me?" Aria asked, stroking the wolf's soft fur. Ember nuzzled her gently, his golden eyes full of loyalty. "Of course, princess. We'll face this danger together." The two companions set off on their journey, traveling through the enchanted forest, across rivers, and finally up into the towering mountains. The path was difficult, but Aria was strong and determined. With Ember by her side, she knew she could face any challenge. As they climbed higher into the mountains, the air grew colder, and the winds howled. At last, they reached the entrance to the Cave of Echoes, a dark and mysterious place where every sound bounced off the walls like a whispering song. Inside the cave, Aria's lantern flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. But she pressed on, determined to find the Crystal of Light. Suddenly, they heard a strange sound, like a voice calling her name. "Aria! Aria!" She froze. "Who's there?" "Don't be afraid," the voice said. "I am the guardian of the cave, here to guide you to the Crystal of Light. Follow my voice, and you will find what you seek." Aria and Ember followed the voice deeper into the cave until, at last, they reached a hidden chamber. In the center of the chamber stood a pedestal, and on it sat the Crystal of Light, glowing with a soft, golden light that filled the cave with warmth. "You've done it, princess," the voice said. "The Crystal of Light is yours." Aria carefully picked up the crystal, feeling its warmth fill her heart. With this, she could protect the forest and stop the shadow mist. But as she turned to leave, the voice spoke again. "Remember, Aria, the true power of the crystal lies not just in its light, but in your heart. Your bravery, kindness, and love for your people will guide you." With the crystal in hand, Aria and Ember made their way back down the mountain and through the forest. But as they neared Silver Lake, they saw it, a dark, swirling cloud of mist slowly creeping toward the trees. It was the shadow mist, and it was growing stronger by the minute. Aria knew she had no time to waste. Holding the Crystal of Light high above her head, She called upon its magic. A beam of golden light shot from the crystal, piercing through the darkness. The mist hissed and recoiled, retreating as the light grew brighter. With a final surge of energy, the light spread across the entire forest, banishing the shadow mist once and for all. The forest was safe. Exhausted but triumphant, Aria collapsed beside Silver Lake, the crystal of light still glowing softly in her hands. The voice of the lake spoke again. "Well done, Princess. You have saved the forest." Aria smiled, feeling proud of her journey and the bravery it had taken to fulfill her dream and protect her home. From that day on, Aria became known not just as the Princess of Silver Lake, but as the protector of the forest. She continued to explore the world beyond the mountains, knowing that no matter how far she traveled, the magic of Silver Lake and the crystal of light would always be with her. And as long as there was courage in her heart, the forest would remain safe for generations to come.